Hello everyone, back for another doll video, and today I'm just going to be going over some things that I'm currently working on. So the first thing, this is actually the second thing that I was working on. I'll talk about her in a moment. But we have my Size Barbie. Her legs are super loose because I do come off easily. She was broken when I got her, but let me see if I can get her to stand up. So, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but I have repaired her neck. I've had to repair her neck multiple times. And yeah, it looks like a piece of crap, but as long as it stays together and it lasts, that's all I care about. So, as long as she stays in one piece, and that's all I care about. This was my very first My Size Barbie that I ever got back in 2013. And I found her at the Goodwill for $3. Her legs were literally, I think one of them was detached and the other one was still on. And then when I got home, the other one broke. So these newer ones, I'm guessing she was from 2008, 2007-ish, somewhere in there. The plastic. Now this is still the original body molds for the 1992, like the 1992 body mold. So yeah, it's still the original molds, but the plastic they used on the newer ones is definitely a lot cheaper. Because literally I have an OG My Size Barbie. And, she hasn't broken at all, so. The only thing that happened to her was she got a lip scuff, like, right here on my original one. Because I was, like, doing her hair outside, and then this was at my old apartment. But, like, I was doing her hair outside, like, playing with her and stuff, and then she slipped and face planted into the bars on my balcony, and it scuffed her lip, so I had to replace the paint. Yeah, you can see it. Her legs are really loose. She's scuffed up and everything. She's been through hell and back. And the reason I have this braid in is that's all the hair that I have flat ironed. I still have to do all that, but I got lazy and stopped, so I just threw the section of her hair that I had done into a braid and called it a day, so to keep it separate from the rest. And yeah, I did paint all these hearts on there like right after I got her because I thought the bodice was boring with nothing else on there, so. And that pink nail polish that's so pearlescent shimmery was literally one of my favorite nail polishes that I ever had. But yeah, that's what I did this with. Different kinds of nail polish. The white pearly nail polish you see was my grandma's, so it was called Love My Nails. I think it was Candy Kisses. I think that was the name of the nail polish. But yeah, it was a brand called Love My. So you had Love My Nails, which was for nail polish, Love My Lips, which was for lipstick. I forget what else they might have had. It was just mainly those two that I remember. Love My Nails, Love My Lips. They might have had a mascara too, I don't know. But yeah, it was cosmetics line. So yeah, but like that shimmery pink was literally my favorite nail polish, and then I used all of it, so yeah. Which made me kind of sad. My niece, one of my nieces did the, I'm going to take this off though, this nail. It's showing up like a coral on camera, but it's just orange nail polish, so I'm going to be taking that off and doing them in a different color. But yeah, I love the hand molds. Like this is like the Shawnee doll hands right here, and I literally thought Shawnee's hands looked so like graceful and poised and delicate. So yeah, I absolutely love these these particular hand molds. So yeah. But yeah, I've repaired her neck and all that, so. And her head is her head used to wobble around. Not anymore. I would prefer her lips to be, they're showing up much more vibrant on camera, but they're more, in reality, they're a dusty pink, which I think is kind of ugly, honestly. Like, back then Mattel had been favoring this dusty pink color for lips, and I was like, ugh. Like, why didn't they make her lips more vibrant? Or they could have done like a black cherry lip or a magenta. Not this dusty pink color. Ugh. Her eyeshadow is also kind of mismatched. Like the colors are a bit mismatched. But I like the facial screening with the lines for the little lights. And then you have the crescent moon shape. And then the dots. So yeah, the screening for the iris is very nice. There we go. You can see that much better. Yes, the screening for the eye is very, very wonderful. It's just the eyeshadow colors are a bit mismatched. But whatever. She was my very first one. And y'all laugh at me, but like literally, I'd never owned a My Size Barbie. It was my childhood dream. And when I finally got one, you best believe, I took her to the playground and I threw her down the slide. I did. I threw her down the slide and I pushed her in the swing and made her fly out. And that's probably why her neck broke in the first place. Was, like, it didn't break immediately. Like, it kept cracking and cracking over time until that little piece chipped out. But that's probably why a lot of her, that's probably where a lot of her scuffs came from. Yeah, especially on her butt right there. Those probably came from me putting her down the slide. So, yeah. And maybe even the scuffs on her arms. I don't know. She's also been in storage for a while, so I'm going to set her down right there. Because I don't want her to fall over and make a loud... It is currently nighttime right now, and everyone's trying to sleep. So I don't want her to fall over and make a loud noise, so she's just going to sit right there. And then I've been working on this doll, painting this. I did this with nail polish as well. And you best believe I'm going to be taking her in the water. So this is one of my childhood dolls. This is Fun Barbie from 2005, 2006. So yeah, you'll always recognize her by the little tattoo that is actually hers. Some of it is scuffed off right there. I did this with nail polish too, like with a glitter that had super chunky glitter. I give her a belly button piercing. Oh yeah. But she was a doll that I kind of trashed. I've repainted. I'm not sure I did a video of her ever. But she was one that was heavily trashed. You could see like... her neck was broken, but I fixed that. So basically, I had to... A lot of dolls back then had weak face paint, so... The whites of her eyes came off and her irises. So everything on the outside, like the lashes, the eye makeup, the eyebrows is what I didn't do. But the iris, the outline of the iris, the little white details, the pink dot, the white part of her eyes, I had to repaint all of that. So... A lot of times the white paint for the teeth would come off as well, but fortunately hers didn't, and she still got, like you can see it up under there, she got a lot of shimmer still left. You can see that her teeth paint is cracked and crusty a little bit, because I literally used to, oops, gotta make sure I'm not touching, because this nail polish is still kind of, it's not fully dried yet. But no, what I used to do is I used to do this, and then I used to like push the mouth in and everything, and that caused the paint to crack and chip off and stuff like that. I would do things like this, and because Barbie heads were squishy, I always found it fun to squish them, so that's how a lot of my Barbie's face paint got damaged. So, but yeah, she's got new arms, new legs, because I chewed her feet off when I was a kid. She had the ginormous beach feet that I didn't care about. Her feet, her legs that she has on now, I think came from a like it was either Beach Party Barbie or another doll. But they had slightly smaller feet than the previous ones. And then the Beach Glam dolls had the smallest version of these feet. So, but she originally had the really big ones that were slightly bigger than those. And I chewed them off because I hated them. And then her arms, her original arms kind of got messed up, and one of her hands got chewed, so I had to replace her arms, which involved me having to crack her body open. So you can see the glue. And I could have just rebodied her, but she would lose her tattoo, which I'm obsessed with. Yeah, and all that damage right there was me being destructive. That was a long time ago. So I was like, oh, this is a newer Barbie, so she's trash. That was my thought on newer Barbies back then. I was like, oh, they're just garbage. Why do they gotta have big heads and big feet and stuff like that? But I'm now making up for it. She has been rerooted. I rerooted her 2 years ago, maybe? Yeah. And then I got her arms and legs and repainted her face. So, but now I still do have her original bathing suit, but I'm using it for, I have 3 of this doll. So I'm using it, I gave her original bathing suit to one of my other dolls, so. And I'm going to do some bikini bottoms on her as well. But I wanted the color to kind of match her original bathing suit. And now she has a bathing suit she can wear in the water, and I bet you whenever I put her under the water, because of all the glitter, it's going to sparkle and shine. Ugh. So yeah, she's going to be ready for the beach. She's going to be ready to go swimming. Oh yeah. And she got tons of her. So yeah, that's another thing that I am working on right now, is giving her a permanent swimsuit so she can always be ready for the beach. And then I got one of my Betty Spaghetti dolls out. This is a McDonald's one. Ugh, you can really see it on camera. But like, she had scuffs to her paint, so touched those up with some nail polish. There was a massive one back here that I had to touch up. I might just go ahead and paint over all this with the nail polish, but yeah. Very nostalgic for Betty Spaghetti. I don't think this is Betty Spaghetti. This is probably one of her friends. I don't remember what the friends' names were, but I just called them all Betty Spaghetti. But yeah, this is a McDonald's one, and you can see like right there. You can see the McDonald's logo. And these ones actually came with like braided rope for hair instead of the stringy vinyl strands for hair. So I thought that was interesting. And usually Betty Spaghetti dolls pop apart. all over the place. So you can pop their head off, you can pop their arms and legs and everything off. These ones only come apart at the waist, so. But for something from McDonald's, this is actually impressive. Like, one of the popular things with Betty Spaghetti was she could bend. So she has wires in there, and there's wires in the arms. So she can bend, she can move her arms, twist and turn at the waist and the neck. So pretty impressive for something from McDonald's around that time. So yeah, I did some paint repairs on her hair. I want to get into collecting these. I think they're so fun. Very bright and colorful, and just the art style I really like. So yeah, that's her. This last doll, I thought about maybe painting some glitter on her, because I have, where'd it go? There it is. So I have this. So I'm thinking of putting some sparkly glitter all over her to get rid of all these matte colors. Don't know. Haven't decided yet. So, and then of course I still have to do that reroute of the Fashion Corner doll. So those are all things to come. Just thought I would come on and, you know, just to post something to show you what I'm up to and all that with my dolls and all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, I did recently restore this Mermaid doll. So I got her out of storage, which was basically the garage. So I got her out of there and I boil washed her and cleaned her up. I've had her since 2009 and she has seen better days. She has taken a beating. I had to drill like a hole in the bottom of her fin so that when I took her in the water, that the water could drain out. And they're not really visible on camera, but she does have like her hand's kind of tore up a little bit. She's got scuffs. There's a lot of paint, like shimmery paint wore off back there. Oh yeah. So, but I boil washed her hair and all that. She does have glue in her head, but I used to wash my doll's hair so many times. Like, it was an OCD thing. Like, back then when I was a teenager, I would wash the hair so much, like, all the time. And so the glue never got a chance. Like, some call it glue, some call it wax, but, like, it's the stuff that oozes out of the scalp. And hers never got the opportunity to do that because I was always washing her hair. Like, the fact that I shampooed her hair so much, it, like, did something to the gunk in her head to where it never had the opportunity to ooze out. I don't even know why they put glue in the head anyway, because, I mean, look at this. Her hair she still wound up losing hair, so. And I was an aggressive brusher, so that probably was my fault, but yeah, that is her. I've had her for a very long time. She was given to me. She was a gift to me a long time ago. And I do have the other two as well. Which the purple one was a gift to me. She is also missing a lot of shimmer paint. But she unfortunately was a victim of the flaky face paint, so that's why her lips, I had to repaint parts of her lips and everything, and then her eyebrows tried to rub off and stuff like that. I did recurl her hair. It's a mess right now because she's been in storage. But yeah, I need to redo her lips again. But yeah, that's the purple one. She was given to me. And then this one I got on eBay. And she's my personal favorite from the line. I think the purple one is my least favorite because she's just purple, you know, purple everywhere. This one, she's got like this light blue and then a periwinkle and then light pink and magenta, and she has a warm skin tone, and she's got lavender hair. She has brown eyes. She's just really, really amazing. So yeah, she's my fave. This one's my second fave, and this one's my third. So yeah, there was also fairy dolls that went with these, and princess ones too. So yeah, that's just some things I've been working on. So anyhow, enough of my rambling and possibly boring y'all to death. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. More videos to come in. Remember, stay true to you.